Don't look at this, by the way. I'm not trying to show everyone my specs. I'm gonna go ahead and blur that out with some ketchup. What's going on, fam squad? Professional Asian out here, back with yet another new video, and today we're gonna try out a couple of unconventional car care methods for you to try out. Ask anybody that's ever detailed a car before. They can tell you just how annoying cleaning wheels can actually be. Especially if you're someone like me and spend an absurd amount of money on white-colored Japanese wheels. Seriously, it's one of the parts of the car that actually gets the filthiest and almost the shortest amount of time, and I go out and buy the white ones. So basically, this tutorial will not only help out those people that made the narcissistic choice to buy white wheels, but it'll also help give you guys an idea of what common household food item topping can actually help clean your, hopefully not a replica set of wheels. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a really quick look at the wheel that we'll be focusing on today. And it just so happens to be my rear passenger corner. This thing looks like death, dude. It literally looks like a demon jizzed all over my barrels. Now guys, just keep in mind, removing the wheel isn't exactly necessary for this type of process in order to clean your wheel, but I'm doing it just to get a better in-depth cleanliness for the barrel and everything else. Okay, so now that your wheels are off, now you're probably thinking to yourself, oh no, oh crap, I don't have any cleaning product for my wheels, what am I gonna do? I ran out. Target's all the way down there, I can't take an Uber because they rape with their fares. And I can't drive my car because the wheel's off. What am I gonna do? I got no product whatsoever. How am I gonna clean my wheel that looks like absolute crap death? You got a solution. It's actually hiding right inside your cooling container thing that holds your products, that keeps the stuff cold. The stuff you're looking for, ladies and gentlemen, is actually this stuff. Heinz, Simply Heinz Tomato Ketchup. And now, don't get me wrong, you can use any type of ketchup, doesn't matter, even if it is GMO, doesn't have to be organic, it doesn't matter. You gotta look at the ingredients. The ingredients are the most important part that you're gonna wanna look at when choosing the right ketchup to clean your wheels with. What you're looking for is concentrate from red ripe tomatoes, distilled vinegar, and the most important part of the entire ingredient that you need to look for when you're cleaning your wheels is actually right there, dead smack in the middle. It's called Orion Power. Yeah, it's probably called that because it takes money from the other ingredients and totally f***s them over or something, you know? Alright, so the car's up on the jack, we got the wheel off, and the last thing we gotta do is prep the wheel for cleaning. Now, if we're looking at this thing, freaking barrel is haggardly disgusting. It's like I ran over a freaking black donut or something. This is why we need that that special ingredient for the ketchup, which helps eat away all the grime and makes it look all brand new again. You're gonna want to grab your cleaning solvent, aka your Heinz ketchup.
It can't be like Frenchies. I
don't like French's though. Heinz is the shit.
Is it French's or Frenchies?
French's. So this bottle of ketchup only cost me probably roughly $2 or $3 at the local supermarket, whereas a bottle of actual solvent or cleaner that will clean your wheel from, like, I don't know, Griots, Black Turtle, Magic Turtle, whatever the hell. You know, those things can run from upwards of between like 10 and like $25. This, on the other hand, 2 for 1, $3, who knows, 50 cents. Go to the dollar store, get yourself an expired one. It's more acidic, it'll work well. Use that, don't use anything else. You heard it first here. Let's get back to the wheel. We got our ketchup. We're gonna start off with the first process. Normally you'd like to lay this down on a mat to not scratch your wheel. I don't have anything, so I'm probably gonna have to use this cardboard box. You know, scratch up your nice non-replica eBay wheels, especially these since it works. But let's get it started. Grab your ketchup, just go to town. Start off with the face always, because you wanna work on the barrel last, because the barrels get dirty after you clean the front face of the wheel. You don't want all the grime to build up from the back, so you wanna clean the wheels and the face first. Let's get it done. You want to get in every single crevice, every single corner that all the grime's built up on. You know, if you have OCD like me, you want to get all the stuff out of there. Just cover that freaking entire wheel. Wow, it smells like a hot dog stand right now.
Pretty cool, like as like a coat for like.
Kind of looks like a Jackson Pollock or something, right?
It's like Peter North had an infection in his penis and jerked off on your wheel.
Continue to cover the wheel with your ketchup, your favorite tomato hot sauce. It's what's really gonna agitate all the dirt and disgusting off the wheel. Especially if you have a white wheel, you wanna get it all out, you know. So one of the two products you guys wanna use when cleaning your wheel is like an agitation sponge or an agitation bristle like scrubber thing. I got one of these. You also have like the longer dildo shaped ones, which kind of clean the barrels in between when the car's still on when the tire's still on the car. But since we actually took the liberty of taking the wheel off completely, we can actually use a face scrubber for this. And what you want to do is agitate all the product inside all the grime to sort of like let it mix in to try to get it really in there. And this is kind of what helps build the grime out, helps it fight from all the demonized mud,
ran over a zombie.
all the grime. I should probably just leave this on in time for like Halloween or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should use a wire brush instead.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't have a wire brush, and I'm probably gonna have to throw this thing away after because it's covered in ketchup. It totally smells like the Coney State Island Fair. Damn, I got ketchup all over the driveway and the cardboard box. Anyways. Keep agitating for a few minutes and always have your little hose of water ready, because once you squirt it down, it's gonna kind of clean all the excess gunk which was able to build up on the inner knurl, inside the crevices, inside the inner part of the spokes. It's all good stuff, you know. So after a couple of minutes, your wheel should kind of look like a pizza, almost. That's kind of what you want to go for. You don't want it to be too saturated with the ketchup. You don't want the color to be too bad, but just enough to get all the stuff out. You can already tell that it's actually getting kind of clean. Now what you want to do is grab the closest hose that you have and start rinsing stuff off. Now we're gonna go ahead and do this in real time just to show you how well the ketchup works to get off all the grime and all the disgusting shit off the rest of the wheel. Up and at it, baby. Oh shit. All right, let's get all the grime off. Dude, I need to put this thing on like jet propulsion mode. Oh. And when you're using the hose, make sure you're using the sort of high pressure part of the nozzle switch to try to force all the other grime out of there, out of the knurls and the corners. Now the thing is, you always want to keep rotating the wheel too, because a lot of the other ketchup, see that? A lot of the other stuff in the grime, they kind of hide in the spaces that you don't see. So you still got more ketchup over here. Just go ahead and use the hose again to get that stuff off. I'm barely scrubbing. I'm actually only using the hose. So I'm not even getting in there with like a finger or anything, but a lot of the stuff's actually already coming off. As a matter of fact, even the stuff on the barrel seems to be sort of deteriorating, which is kind of a good sign. And now the barrel's the easiest thing to clean. You pretty much just grab like a bristle or a brush or like a paper towel and just wipe it down because, you know, it's just one big surface area. So we'll go into the barrel. We're going to the big boy part of the wheel. Go ahead and grab our product yet again. What's Joey 400 doing?
I'm trying to take my seatbelt out of here. God, it smells terrible.
All right, final leg, guys. So we're just gonna worry about the barrel on the inside. You know how it is. Just lay it all on there. Don't look at this, by the way. I'm not trying to show everyone my specs. I'm gonna go ahead and blur that out with some ketchup. All right, so we got the ketchup on the barrel. Found my agitator tool. Let's go to work. The cool part about cleaning the barrel is you can just roll it while you're cleaning it. Then roll it right back. Oh, smells like yeah. You know, I'm not gonna lie. One of the downsides to doing this whole disgusting porridge of a wheel cleaning is it doesn't smell like the fruity type of citrusy scents that you get with the normal wheel cleaners, but this smells like crap. I'm not gonna lie. Just imagine ketchup, disgusting dirt, and like bird at the same damn time. It's not pleasant at all. Kind of spray down on that side. There's the other part of the agitated ketchup and dirt. Go ahead and spray that down too. Show you guys how it works. Kind of just like, it gets most of it off, but not all of it. There you really got to get down. Kind of scrub the rest off with your hand by either using your agitator again or like a paper towel or a blue shop towel or something. Whichever makes it easier for you. Look at that freaking barrel, yo. Honestly, considering the fact that we were using a food topper today as our wheel cleaning product, I'd have to say that this was pretty successful. But pretty much at this point in our stage of cleaning the wheel, I pretty much just agitated all the dirt out, rinsed it off with a hose. Needed a little bit more ketchup to get a little bit of the stuff that was like stuck behind the rim. Pretty much everything else is pretty clean for the most part. Just a little bit of finesse detailing and getting a lot of the other dust off, but that's pretty easy. That comes off with any paper towel or blue shop towel. It's pretty absorbent. All right, so pretty much the only thing that you have to worry about after you put your wheel back on is cleaning up all the excess tomato smoothie that's left on your driveway. But that stuff comes off pretty easy. You don't want to get too much of it in your garage. You always want to make sure you did clean your bristles pretty good, rinse it down. I mean, I don't know if are ants attracted to tomatoes or to ketchup? I don't think they are. But anyways, you want to give it a good rinse because it might start smelling really weird in a couple of days, especially if it sits somewhere that's hot and humid like a garage. Definitely don't recommend doing that, or leaving any excess ketchup if you live in a climate like Florida. It'll get really disgusting really quick. And well, you know, there you have it. A decently clean white Japanese wheel that was totally cleaned by the use of that shit over there somehow. If anyone asks, it definitely works. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and button everything back up on the car, put the wheel back on. If you guys have liked this video, give it a like, give me a subscribe to help my channel out. If you guys are interested in Literally Out Here apparel or any professional Asian shirts, be sure to check out my website at literallyouthere.com or literallyouthere.bigcartel.com. But other than that guys, this video is officially over. Thanks for watching.